Okay, I'm going to do a video for CIS 225. Turns out I have to do another video from Chapter 4 before I can go on to Chapter 5 because I need to use disks created when creating disk partitions on it to move on. So we're going to go ahead and bring up VMware. I have already created another hard disk in here that is unformatted. So step 1, Start button, open Start menu, and then click on Computer, right click to bring up Manage. Okay, Computer, bring up Manage. Shouldn't pop up with a user access control because it didn't last time. Then we're going to click on Disk Management and then highlight Storage, or Storage under Disk Management, I mean. Alright. Now that we see we have unallocated space right here, 10 gigabytes worth, we're going to go ahead and click on that and notice that the appearance changed. We're going to right click on this unallocated space and you see it says New Simple Volume, Properties and Help. We are not going to click on that simple volume. Instead, we're going to go ahead and click out of that and go up here to Action. And then from Action, we're going to go down to All Tasks. And then from there, we're going to click Simple Volume. This will start up the Simple Volume Wizard. New Simple Volume Wizard, and we're going to click Next. Specify volume size, disk space in megabytes. Minimum disk space, simple disk space volume. Calculate 1/4 of the amount. If the amount is greater than 500 megabytes, we use 500 megabytes. My space is 10 gigs, so we'll put in 500 megabytes. Click Next. Okay, we're going to go ahead and leave the drive letter as E on this, and we are going to click Next. And then when we label it, we're going to change it from New Volume, and we're going to put in Data Volume 1. And then we're going to click Next. I'm just going to review the summary, and then we're going to click Finish. Alright. And then we wait till it says healthy. And we're going to go ahead and repeat the process on this a few more times. Oops, Action. All Tasks. New Simple Volume. Next, we're going to use 500 megabytes. Next. And then we're going to change this one to Data Volume 2. And then click Next. And then click Finish. And highlight that one, and then click Action again. Call this one Data Volume 3. Okay, now when we a new partition with this one, it should no longer be considered primary, because we have 3 primary partitions already. So this one should be an extended partition when we create it. Okay, it doesn't say what to name this one, so I'm just going to keep going and call it data volume 4. Alright, and this is an extended logical partition. Alright, so now the next step in the book says to right click on data volume 1, select mark partition as active. So we're going to go over to data volume 1, right click on it, mark partition as active. And it says to note the warning that marking a primary partition active without a valid operating system installed and it could leave the computer unable to start. Select no and exit the prompt to avoid making the change. If you select yes, your computer will be unable to restart. Let's see. Oh well. I clicked that one as activated, but I will just go ahead and do something to change that back out, and I won't worry about it. I'll just delete this one. There we go. And I'll just reallocate this one, and we'll go ahead and finish that up. Alright. And close the computer management window and close the Windows Explorer to go ahead and end that. Actually, I kind of just covered the next chapter, or next video too, deleting a disk partition. Except for they wanted us to delete data volume 3. Alright, I'll go ahead and close this out and we'll start up the next video here in a little bit. Alrighty.